In today's video, we are using a variety of calendars to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment. Or two. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today is calendar day. So one of my favorite things to use in a junk journal is a calendar. And remember, I am working with Mary Engelbright items and then other items from my stash. So I did take a calendar page that I had in my stash. So this is from a wall calendar. And I'm actually going to use it upside down. So I have cut it down. I cut off the month off of the top. And looks like it was February because there's Valentine's Day. And then I have cut it to actually fit into the journal. One of the sides I've cut to be the size of a regular page in the journal, and then the other side I've gone ahead and added a flip, and so it ended up being a little bit smaller. So I have, remember from my mom's calendar, that she had cut these out. This is actually packaging that I have. Okay, so I have these that I can choose from. Have this piece. And then these are from the spiral bound desk calendars. And I'm looking for them. So from this type, okay. And I had gone through and picked out ones that had to do with friends, because I'm mostly going to do this as a friendship calendar. Okay, so it's got all these. And then I also have this one. Okay, and you see over here there's the picture, and then there's a calendar up here. There's this, and there's this. So I am going to be using my calendar today to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment. This is for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge 2021. That's what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and start by using this page, okay? But I did want to show you that this type of calendar could also make a great page. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and just take this off. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use the scoring tool that's on here and score that. So that gives me a page, okay, that I can add into the journal. Okay, so it can go right in here. So say this was in the journal. Oh, you know what? I think this is a little bit, I think I made this the size of a cover instead of the size of the page. So I need it to be 8.5. And I'm going to cut from the green and purple. Yeah, I did. See, I had it at 9 inches because I've been making covers. Okay, so there. Want to make sure that it's the right size. Okay, so this would be able to go into your journal like that. You would have this small page, okay, like this, and it could go, okay, so if you put it in with this orientation, you could go ahead and put this down and have it be a tuck place. You can still write here, And you can decorate inside here if you wanted, or you can just go ahead and leave that. Okay, but that is a way of making a page out of that type of calendar, and a page out of that. Okay, so your page needs to have 3 items on it. Remember, I do want to turn this upside down. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these smaller, because I like the color. I want to see the color. How about this one? I think we'll go ahead and cut this one out. Okay. And I can go ahead and cut it so that we're right on the picture line. Okay. Right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this edge off, because I see a great piece that we'll be able to use somewhere in the journal here. Okay, and I should have cut that. I don't know if I can. I'll try. Okay, there's. So we'll remember that for the other ones. We need to cut that first. But that is like a great piece that we'll be able to use across a pocket or something, right? Okay, so then, okay, so I could go ahead and put this whole thing on here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and actually cut it down. And again, we have another great piece that we might be able to use somewhere else. Okay. Okay, remember I'm doing this. The tulips will be upside down, but you're not really going to see that they're tulips. It's going to just be a background that you're going to see here. And I'm like, do I want to, I might want to add this. But look there, you could be a belly band also, which might be kind of cool to make that a belly band. But that's not what I was planning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, since it's shiny, I'm going to use my double-sided tape from my advanced tape glider. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to put it here, kind of in the middle of here. Okay, and I've made a pocket because, as you know, I love pockets and I cannot lie. Big pocket right there. Okay. Okay, so now we could take some of the words from one of the, okay, we already have words. We don't need words. Okay, what about a piece of fabric? And I did go through and punch out the rest of those flowers that we had started. Oh, look at, this was from the calendar side of one of the pages. Oh, I like this. Okay, so if we build this up like that, okay, and so not having everything straight and flat, I like that we've gone with the fabric here, and I am gonna turn it into fabric tape or washi substitute here. Okay, and so that, then I'm going to go ahead and put this down on here. Okay, same thing with this. This has a little bit more of a flat paperish look to it. Sometimes I put it down and have to go back from the other direction. I like being able to use up all the pieces. So being able to use these cherries is great. So we've added a pocket to our page. Remember, you have to add three embellishments to each of your items. So they can be even things like sewing and stuff like that. It has to have 3 items added to it. So we've added this here, and then we'll be able to come in and add a card or something into that pocket. So that is my page idea. Now over here on this flap, you can go ahead and add, if we can find one that's the right size. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now look at, we've got a different look over here to our little edge piece. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to turn this over, and this time there's nothing on this edge. But then I forgot to cut this part off. It's always something. Okay, I'm going to put that, and this could just be a tag. You could flip it up and have a pocket on this side, like you have places to write, but we are making a flap for this page. Okay, flap. You know, going a little bit further. Okay, now you can make this a pocket underneath as well, but this time I'm just going to go ahead and add the tape to it. Double-sided tape. Is a great way to add stuff to glossy. Okay, so we'll put this on here, and that gives us a flap. I like that it's got something on the other side already. Okay, and then on the inside here, I might want to add I'm going to go ahead and cut this paper in half. Okay, so I need to go to 5.5. So this is a digital page from the Garden and Veggie digital kit from Dear Julie. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that like that. Then we'll go ahead and add that. I think we'll do this one this way. Okay. Actually, if we do it this way, okay. So this can go in like this. Okay, so we're going to add a flip-flop to this. So this is one of the things that I like to do in my journals to add some extra journaling space. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we are straight. Go ahead and add that. And so I just have a tiny gutter this time because I don't have a lot of space here. But then we're going to go ahead and add this. We'll just grab our glue. Okay, and so for a flash sale, for 2 days, I'm going to put the Garden and Veggie Digital on sale for 50% off. So check that out. It does have these red flowers, a whole variety of pages made with those red flowers. So this, then you will have area that you can write or draw pictures. You only lose that little bit of space right there in that gutter. Okay, so now we're going to add the second one. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue along the edge here. So this is a little bit of extra addition to. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up so that I can put this inside here and then lay it down. Okay. Okay, so you open it and you'll have this flap and you'll have the little flip-flop here. Okay, and yet still have lots of places to write. So that is my page using a calendar. Okay, and next we need a tag using a calendar. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to grab this piece right here. Okay, we'll go ahead and trim this right at the edge of that. I'm going to remember this time to come over and trim this. And trim this. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Now this time we have, this is already ready to be a tag. And it's a good weight, actually. It could be a little bit thicker. I'm looking to see what else I have. I do have another calendar. Okay, so this one is happening. And I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to add it. I like the kitty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And then I'll cut it. Okay, so I'm going to glue around the edge. And I'm gluing it all the way down. I'm not making a pocket. Okay, so there's that. Okay, that's going to make that bottom part a little more substantial, but just a little. It's a very thin paper that we're adding here. And I had gotten these calendars. They are the Celebrate Every Day. Okay, there's that. And then I think I'm going to come up here in my stuff. And we'll go ahead and cover this. Okay, I love that we were able to keep the kitty. Okay. Okay, and I want to put something here. Now, I had, from the day that I used one of the other calendar pieces, and there's this that says the Playhouse, and I think that is really, really fun. I'm going to go ahead and cut around this. Because this right here actually, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna save that. I don't want to use that the way I thought I would, the way that I was going to use it. Okay, so let's look at what other pieces we have. We have this with the cute little I'm just looking for something that will cover up the calendar part of this. I think we can go with this. Okay. Okay, this side is pretty big. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to cut it down first because I need somewhere to hold while I tape. Okay, and I'm making washi substitute here. Washi substitute tape. Okay. And pull it back and then push it back down. Okay. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use this because some of this is glossy. Okay. Put this down. Oh, I can go all the way. Okay, let's make sure we're straight. Okay, so covering up the calendar. Now another thing that I like to do with tags is to go around and round the corners. It makes it easier to put them into, make sure that you're lined up. Makes it easier to put them into the pocket if they're going into a pocket. Okay, so then up here, I think I want to use, remember we've been trying to use some of these leaves that were from the flowers the other day. And what do I have? So this is my tray of things from that I can use from Saturday. From the mini challenge and the challenge. I think I'll go ahead and this is some tissue that I added to my, okay, so we can go ahead and start by adding this, and I'll make sure that I rip my tissue. This. Oh, you know what? I wonder if one of these would work. Yeah, we'll do that instead of that. Okay, so that gives me my tag topper. Okay, tag topper. Okay, so there's my tag using a calendar. This was a desk calendar. So we have our page and our page and our tag. So we still need an embellishment, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll make a couple if we have time. So I'm thinking this will make a great pocket. I just need to see if it's straight. That's this on this side. Yeah, looks like it's straight. So okay, so this will be a pocket, and then I think on this, you know, what if we go ahead and add a ruffle over here. I don't have any ready ruffles made yet, so we'll just go ahead and cut that. We're going to go ahead and turn this over, and I am going to use the fabric tack. I would normally use that because it gives you more time, but I'm going to use the fabric tack and try and do it pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm going to add this down, and I don't know if you can see that, but I'm grabbing glue and just making a ruffle right here on the edge of my pocket. Okay, so by grabbing the glue, okay, go ahead and like that. Let's see if I can add a little here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there, that gives us a little ruffle out of tissue. I love it. I love the way it sounds. And that gives us that. Okay. Now we can just do a little cluster. Remember, I like to use all the stuff. So there's that. What if we add in one of the yellow flowers? So we kind of do the same thing that we did on the tag, but with the blue and the white, and have it be on top. This will come off the edge over here, and that, I like that. Okay, go ahead and use our stapler to staple that down. So a pocket is considered an embellishment. So there we go. We have our little pocket embellishment. So technically, we have taken care of the requirement, which is a page, a tag, and an embellishment. But I wanted to go ahead and add another embellishment, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here. This little calendar, and I may go through and cut out some more of these out of the desk calendar, so that I would have them to use throughout this journal. So do you like Mary Englebright? I like the, well, you know, the addition of the black and white checks, and I like polka dots, and I like the bright colors. So it has so many things that I love. And okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna need one that's a piece that's a little bigger. So remember, again, we're making items using calendars. Okay. Go Barefoot Day was June 1st. It's like if we could find a spot on here, it was all that color. Okay. which almost fit, but it was too big. How about this one? Okay, that'll work. Okay. All right, go ahead. Put that like that. And I'm just trying to cut around where the flowers will be, so I don't want to lose out on the flowers. Okay, so there's that. And then up here I have, I don't know if it's gonna fit. This is from the it will. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I have the paper clip, one of the paper clips from the other day. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and put this through this tag. Okay, so I have this on the back, this on the front. This is going to hold down my tag. So again, we're using one of the desk calendars and making a paper clip embellishment. Okay, now I was gonna just put back to back, like cut another piece of this that was the same. So that your base would be the calendar, but I don't think that's gonna work. So let's see. Put this on. Okay, so that is more your true embellishment for this part of the challenge, because your calendar needs to be your base. So, but this gives you an idea of another way of using some of these that might be decorative on your things that you're finding out there. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on my tissue. I don't care if the numbers and stuff show through or not, but I don't want it to look like it's calendar so much. Okay, so we got our flowers are, you can see the pretty flowers, which I wanted to make sure we could do. Okay, so now for the watering can, I'm going to come over here and clean this up. And you can cut or rip. outside. Might have been easier to use the other glue because it doesn't grab the napkin. So this is the napkin that is on its way to the Emerald Patreons. They got this garden napkin as part of their May ephemera kit. I like it because it has so many fun little things on it. Okay, so I want the handle to show, so I'm gonna crinkle. Okay. There we go. So all that's on there. It is a paper clip embellishment. And I'm looking around to see what is close by. We've got this, and we have, remember, this is a Just Junk journal. We do have some items that we add on Fridays in the mini challenge and the challenge. If you do the mini challenge and the challenge, then you get to add those items, like the paper clip and that I added here, and the napkin. Those were items from the mini challenge and the challenge 6.2, which means 6 months, second week. And so there's that, and we're going to just go ahead and staple this, and I do that because it is not as bulky as adding a knot to the top, and sometimes a knot isn't going to work anyway. There's that. I think since we have some red there, we need some red down here, and so taking a look at, oh, I think we'll add this one. This is the one that we've been adding. We'll add that down there. And that's going to give us a paperclip embellishment that we'll be able to hold in a pretty good size thing. And this could go from this direction or from the top, and it could just go in and hold something like this. Hold this right into the journal. Okay. Could hold that right in there. Okay. So that is using calendar pieces or calendars in a Just Junk journal. We have a pocket here, and what we'll do is we will glue it around here, or we could glue it this way and it can go into the journal. We have a paper clip that we made, and so that can be added, and we made a tag. We decorated the back with a desktop daily calendar, and then this was from the desktop wire-bound calendar, and we just have that ready to go into the journal. And for our page idea, I actually showed you that we can take the desktop, clean it up a little bit, add that in, and we could put like a little pocket down here. I mean, there's so much that you can do, but just showing that just this natural place right here, we can go ahead and put the page in like that. And then we used a large calendar page in its upright, so I turned my picture upside down since I will probably go ahead and cover that. Like, well, we talked about a belly band, right? What if we just go ahead and do that? You guys know I do this all the time, right? That we're almost done and I add more. Okay, so let's go here and here. I'm just doing the pinch method. I want the daisy kind of in the center. And you know I'm going to save a couple of those daisies for my my daisy journal coming up. So I have the first daisy digital kit is ready for the shop, but I have a couple more that will be the companion to it. So watch for that. I love the way they turned out. I'm going to put this, for some reason, it just seems like it needs to be in this direction. I don't know what the deal was there, but okay. So there, that can go in there. And then we can use one of these down here. I'm going to actually go ahead and punch it out. Okay, so I'm going to punch it with my heart punch. Okay, and put it down here, and this will be a little stopper for that, so that it won't just keep going and going and going. And these are going to make, look at this, it's double-sided, so those will make great, they can go on little strings and stuff, I think. Okay, so there's the little stopper. So we have our page, gave you some page ideas. So the flip with the flip flop, this is a pocket, an embellished pocket here, okay? And then now we've added a belly band where we can put the tag that we made today. And I mean, this pocket could go right here, but I don't want to use up all my Great Mary Englebright stuff right here on 2 pages, because this is a place that you can write. So, okay, there you go. Page idea, embellishments, and a tag. If you finished your journal in the May challenge, the invitation is in the May group for the May VIP. Remember, our VIP is the 3rd Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you finish your June Just Junk Journal Challenge journal, then your VIP will be the 3rd Wednesday in July. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm so excited that we get to have our VIP tomorrow, and I cannot wait for the VIPs to see the digital kit that they have earned just for finishing and posting their journal correctly and on time. So you can join our June Just Junk Journal Challenge. The details videos in the description box down below. We'd love to have you. There's still plenty of time for you to finish, to join in and to finish, and hope to see you there. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to go watch one of these videos. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't forget that the Veggie and Garden digital kit is on sale on the Dear Julie Etsy shop.